Joining us on the phone, UK's newest football commitment, 4-star tight end out of Ohio, CJ Conrad from LaGrange, Ohio. CJ, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. You made the commitment on Friday to Kentucky. Big day for UK fans, and I'm sure for you as well. Tell me, what made you make the decision to come play for Mark Stoops and company?
I visited it twice. I liked it. I loved it both times there. I have a really good relationship with my tight ends coaches, Coach Morrow, the OC, Coach Brown, Coach Stoops. Just felt like home both times, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
You know, when you came here and you've got Ohio has become like a huge recruiting ground for Kentucky. I mean, they've gotten a ton of players in the last two classes. They've already got a lot of folks in your class. Do you sort of see Ohio kind of becoming Kentucky North, at least for recruiting for the team?
Yeah, that's what Coach Morrow preaches. That they think that they consider Ohio part of Kentucky now. I mean, Coach Morrow and Coach Stoops are both from Ohio, so I mean they've had a lot of success there in the 2014 class. It's carrying over in the 2015 class.
Now, nobody on this radio show has been recruited by the UK football staff, so you got to help us. Explain to me when Stoops, Neil Brown, Vince Marrow, when they come to you and they are recruiting you, tell me what their pitch is. Tell me what they're saying that made it so appealing to you to come to Kentucky.
Well, from my point of view, it's how I fit in the offense, playing in the SEC, which is the best conference in America, and the playing early. I mean, the opportunity that I would get early on. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing that they would preach to me.
As far as the SEC part, talk to me a little bit about that. You know, you're in Ohio, which people think, well, that's Big Ten country, but it's clear to me that one of the things this staff is doing is they're going up to Ohio and say, hey, you kids in Ohio, you want to play in the SEC and close to home. Is that part of the pitch, and I guess, does that appeal to you?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. My parents, I mean, it's only 4.5 hours from my house, so I mean, I get 6 games. My parents will be there. I know there's times where I'll be in Florida or down south a little bit, but that's no problem. I mean, the SEC is just such a great conference, and when you go into Ohio and tell them all about, that you're going to be playing Alabama and Florida, I mean, it's really appealing.
Do you, I heard you, or maybe saw a quote where you talked about Drew Barker, that he was part of the reason that you liked the idea of playing here. What is it about Drew Barker, and had you talked to him? What was the role of Drew Barker in sort of making you want to make the decision?
Oh, Drew Barker's a really good player. I mean, I went to practice, and I mean, he was really good. I mean, he's only a freshman. He came in early, and he's doing a great job. And it's nice to know that you're going to have a really good quarterback the years that you're going to be there. And I have a good relationship with him. I mean, we text all the time and stuff like that. And, I mean, he recruited me just like the coaches did. So, I mean, it was really cool. He turned down a lot of big places for Kentucky. So that definitely opened my eyes a lot, too.
You know, Drew in his class kind of became the guy that was sort of out recruiting other guys, including you, not even in his class. Are you a guy like that? I mean, are you a guy who's sort of looking at other kids who are looking at Kentucky and saying, now that I'm on board, you should come too?
Yeah, I mean, now I'm just trying to get more people to join. So that's the next phase I'm going through.
Now, are you on Twitter, CJ? Because fans always like to follow. What's your handle there on Twitter?
CJ Conrad 1. But I'll tweet to players and try to get them to join the group. You know.
CJ Conrad 1. All right, well, there you go. Well, folks can follow you there. I know you're excited. Congratulations on the decision to come, and we look forward to seeing you in blue and white in 2015. Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, there you go. CJ Conrad.